According to a new federal report, drivers who use marijuana are significantly less likely to crash than drivers who use alcohol. In fact, if you adjust for age, gender, race, and alcohol use, stoned drivers appear essentially no more likely to crash than drivers who had not used any intoxicating substances at all, according to a report from the Washington Post. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration study found no statistically significant change in the risk of a crash associated with marijuana use, in spite of the fact that drivers with a blood alcohol content of 0.05 or higher were at least 7 times more likely to be involved in a car accident. The NHTSA study found, quote, at the current time, specific marijuana concentration levels cannot be reliably equated with a specific degree of driver impairment. Several states, including Colorado, which have legal recreational marijuana, have passed laws defining driving-related impairment levels for marijuana. And I don't think that this is a study, Lewis, that should be used to say, hey, stoned driving is great. But it does show us that there is incredible hypocrisy and a huge double standard with regard to alcohol being legal and weed putting people in prison. And it really goes another step towards completely discrediting the war on drugs industrial complex.
Yeah, and you're still going to have lots of people who say, look, if we legalize this, it just means that you are going to have more people driving stoned, and that clearly driving stoned is not safe. But you know what? People are driving stoned anyway. People are driving drunk anyway.
Well, but Lewis, I think we need to make an important clarification here. The fact that this study didn't link driving stoned to a higher risk of a car accident is a separate question from whether marijuana use impairs basic skills that are important when driving. So yes, it may not affect you getting into an accident, but it might still lead to driving behavior that is impaired in ways that might not lead to an accident, but could still be otherwise very problematic.
Indeed. I think that we need to be stricter with drunk driving, and we need to be just as strict with people who are driving under the influence of pot, especially in states where it has been legalized.
No question about it. On today's bonus show, Lewis will talk to us about a Montana lawmaker who is moving one step closer to Sharia law, and I will give you 2 words that will clue you in as to what this has to do with yoga pants. Yoga pants, one of Lewis's obsessions and a very, very interesting topic for a Montana lawmaker. Also, straw bale houses go on sale in the United Kingdom. And we will talk about the Swiss bank leak. Very, very interesting stories. You can get access to the bonus show by becoming a member at davidpakman.com/membership. And remember that you can sign up for our newsletter at davidpakman.com. And next Friday, February 20th at 2 p.m. Eastern, we are going to send out an email which will announce a 1-hour huge membership special, which will be available to everybody on our newsletter list. So sign up for that. I was just kidding, by the way, about Lewis being obsessed with yoga pants. If he is obsessed with yoga pants, he certainly has not told me that that is his obsession. We will probably hear more about that on today's bonus show, and we have a great program for you coming up next.